What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And yes, the light is fixed. It's actually right there. Do you know what kind of a nightmare it is to get on the ladder? Because number one, the ladder is not tall enough to reach the dang light. And number two, just having to rewire everything is a nightmare. But there you go. Look, they're all fixed. All nice. Look at that. Am I making you guys dizzy yet? So there's no more strobing for you. But I do want to answer a couple questions and show you on this video. So I get some DMs from some Jeep guys, and I'm not, that huge into Jeeping, nor will a lot of you guys probably like the video, just because this video is going to be about the four-wheel drive in the Jeep. A lot of people say, Eddie, is yours really, really hard to put in four-wheel drive? Is it stiff? Mine feels like I'm going to break something. Well, we're gonna get in the Jeep right now, and I'm gonna show you the easiest way that I have found, and if you guys can comment down below the easiest way that you found to put this thing in four-wheel drive. All right, guys, so here is the Jeep. We're gonna get into this thing now. Look at me, it is not my lucky day. I got a light. That light just went out over there, man. Just me and lights are just, it's not working out too well. All right, guys, so a lot of people, they tell me, man, it's extremely hard. So you see this, I'm putting some pretty dang good force on this, which, it is kind of scary when you're pulling on this thing, and a lot of us are used to, just pushing a button in our trucks for four-wheel drive. Now, what I like to do, because, and I don't know why, but it makes it a lot easier. So, if you start rolling already like this, and this is how I even do it when we're out in the desert. Start rolling, because I believe in the manual, it says you can go, I believe it's up to 10 or 15 miles an hour. Got to double check, and actually put it in four-wheel drive. So, I start rolling like this, and then I just put it in four-wheel drive. See that? And now you'll see the sign right there that is in four-wheel drive. And it's a lot easier putting it in four-wheel drive for some reason, when you're rolling already. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know the whole theory behind it. But it makes, where you don't feel like you're going to break this thing, because, I'm sure everybody worries about pulling on this thing and it's just going to snap or something inside is going to break. So now just to go back into two-wheel drive, I just still roll again, and then you just put it in two-wheel drive. While you're rolling, I'm still rolling. And there you go. It's off, and it's in two-wheel drive. You'll notice because there's your logo right there is not there. Also, let's talk about these heated seats, man. If anybody else has a Jeep, did your heated seats, suck? These heated seats don't work too well, I've noticed in this thing. And I wish these had heated like steering wheel somewhere. That'd be nice, because this thing does get a little cold. Because here in San Diego, it gets freezing. We get below crazy temps. Let me tell you the temp outside. It's probably 56 degrees. Oh, 57 degrees. Okay, I was off. That's why it feels a little warmer today. Okay, guys, now 4 low here has to be in neutral. So we'll put this thing in neutral. 4 low is, you got to be a little aggressive with this thing. I'm sure 4 high, you can put in 4 high, while in park, and then do the same thing, be a little aggressive. But I notice when you're cruising, it's easier to put in four-wheel drive when you're driving. But 4 low has to be in neutral. You can see right there too. It says 2 high, 4 high, neutral, and there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. You got your 4 low at the end. So the 4 low, you got to be a little aggressive with it. See that? That was a little aggressive. And then there you go. Slam it down in the 4 low while it's in neutral. You got shows you there your 4-wheel drive. When you're in 4 low, the traction control will be off. But also, you can unlock the sway bar, so this thing can articulate a little more, so it's a lot smoother. You also do that in 4-wheel drive, 4 high, because this thing will get really, really smooth. And then you can also lock the front and the rear axles when you're in 4 low. Now, when you're in 4 low, you'll notice it'll jump a little bit. See that? Actually, the Jeep twisted a little bit. So that just, I would say 4 low is used more for rock crawling, or if you're just going really, really slow. Out in the desert, when we're cruising 20, 30 miles an hour, I use 4 high. All right, now we're back here. It's not too muddy, but we're still in 4 low, but I'm going to show you, and we're also on an incline. Now I'm going to show you 4 low also, how low the gear is, how it will just climb up without any throttle. So I'm going to just let go of the brake, just let go, and look at this thing. Look at it. It just literally will climb, no problem, in 4 low. Still, my foot is off. There you go. Look at that. Like nothing. It's like butter. Well, now we're back in the dirt again. We're going to go into 4 high. There we go. Okay. 4 high. You'll notice also when you're in drive, See, the Jeep doesn't twist, it doesn't go boom or anything like that. But look here, my foot is off the brake 4 high. See that? And look, we're not moving. I'll even give a little gas here. Look, I'm actually giving a lot of gas. I'll let go. And there you go. We're not moving. That's how much lower the gearing is when somebody is trying to explain to you 4 high and 4 low. So 4 high now, I'm gonna have to pretty much give some gas to get out of here. But when you're trying to get out of a hole or something, I would recommend putting it into 4 low because it's going to be easier on the Jeep and probably your transmission is gonna like it a little better. But now I'm gonna put it in 2-wheel drive and see if I can get out of here real quick in 2-wheel drive. We'll go 2-wheel drive. All right. So you notice there the logo is off. 2-wheel drive is engaged. Nothing. We're not moving. Got to give some gas. And this thing, we'll get right out of it. But like I said, see the low was just so low. It just crawled us right out with no throttle at all. Now, a lot of you guys also, I had a couple DMs, you guys are saying, Eddie, I don't have the axle lock on my Jeep. So, I'm not sure about this, guys, but I think only the Rubicon has the axle lock. I did not add anything to this to make it lock, or didn't put these, you know, buttons here or anything. The Jeep came with this, and I have heard that, no, you got to get a Rubicon to have lockers. So, that could probably be the reason why, but I am not 100% sure. So, there you have it, guys. That's my whole thing on, you know, how to put these things in 4-wheel drive, how to take them out of 4-wheel drive, the difference between 4 high and 4 low. But now, also, you guys know what time it is. It is, yes, desert time. We got the big ding ding ready. We got the propane fill. It's gonna be a good weekend because we're gonna be out there for about a week. So I worry about you know, having enough water and stuff, but we got everything. We got the Can-Am in. Look at this thing. This thing is immaculate. I had to clean it. Also, what I noticed, guys, so I was just doing a little look over on the Can-Am here. Why is this broom laying on my Can-Am over here? Jeez. So I was doing a little look over, and I noticed, and this has happened to me twice. So the second time I actually took the bolt out, put Loctite on it. So any of you guys that have a Can-Am out there, I would highly suggest that you check these or pull them out, put some Loctite. So these front sway bar right here. So I was driving, and I noticed I heard some ticking, tick tick. So I started looking under here, and I pulled this. And sure enough, I was pulling it back and forth. The bolt, the 15mm bolt that was in here, was loose. I was like, what the heck? It happened again. And for some reason, it only happens to this side right here. Does not never happen to the driver's side. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But it never happens to this. So double check that on your Can-Ams, guys, because it's happened to me. It happened to 4 other of my buddies. And then it actually happened to my other buddy. He busted it. So now what I do is I keep spares left side and right side. I assume these things are probably, you know, junk, little hokey dokies. And there's probably upgraded ones out there. I'm going to look into the upgraded ones because, I mean, first of all, look at this. This looks like it'll snap. No problem. I mean, very easy to break. And I mean, look, it shouldn't come loose. I mean, it's a locking one too, but it comes loose, guys. They do come loose, so keep a spare. I keep a left side and a right side. Like I said, I will look for some upgraded ones because I'm sure they are out there. Oh, whoops. I thought I didn't go in the mud. I guess it's a little muddy out there. I don't know what's up with this dang San Diego weather we've been having, but we keep getting this rain, and, you know, we're not used to this. We don't like this. Get out of here, rain. Go away. We need sun. And also, look at this. You guys say I don't use my truck. This is like a work truck. Look at all this wood. This thing is full of wood. Here, let me turn the lights on back here. Where's that button? There we go. Look at that. Wood stacked all the way to the front, all the way to the back. This thing has got some serious weight back here, but the rammer can handle it. Don't worry about it, guys. We're all good here. But it is going to be cold, so we want to make sure we bring enough wood. As you guys know, I just got like a big cord. Martin also brought some more wood over. So we have plenty of wood for the desert, so we can just sit and relax. And yes, I bring my blower so I can clean it once I'm done pulling the wood out because it drives me nuts. And we got the impact gun. We bring the big impact gun, bring the big sockets, and the jack is in the tray there. Well, just in case we have a blowout on the old ding ding over there. But she's got new tires, so hopefully we don't have any issues with that. Also, guys, real quick before I forget, so I still have some Toyo Open Country MT mudders. They got about 20-30% tread left on them. They are off the Jeep. The old ones, they are 35, 1250, 17. So if any of you guys are interested, you can DM me at my Instagram, at Eddie's Life. Also, don't forget to follow Two Guys, One Grills. You guys know the Alcalator and Big Lou have started their own YouTube channel. So they got one video so far. They just finished it. It turned out good. They're having a little hard time of the outro. You know, the outro and the intro, I would say, were the hardest part for them. It took forever. But go check out their channel. Their link will be down in the description. And, you know, go give them a like and a follow and a subscribe. Go give them some support also. So that's all I got for you guys. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe. Peace. Yeah.